What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the Cobra. It's actually been giving me a lot of problems. I was driving it one day and it just started to run rough. I know a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so subscribe to my channel so you can watch more of my videos. First off, it had no engine codes, so it was kind of odd, but I took off the coil cover and it turns out it actually blew up the coil and the spark plug was unscrewed. And it turns out also, the further I looked, it has a insert on it. If you can see there, this one's a bit bigger. And the inside of the spark plug is missing, so not looking too good, but I got the new spark plug right there, obviously. The coil, and I got another insert, so we'll just try to insert it again. I'm going to use some red Loctite this time. Hopefully it'll hold a little bit better. I was not expecting it to have an insert, but since it does, I have to replace it again, or I would have to replace the whole head. I did try to use this camera, little wire camera thing. I couldn't see that much from it. I am kind of confused why I didn't throw no codes, because obviously missing spark would throw a code. I bought this kit also with the inserts, so I'll thread it out first, and then we'll use this as a little punch thing. We'll punch that onto the outside of the insert, and then it'll roll over like this one. If you can see, it's bowed out on the outer edge of this, so it'll hold tighter. I'm gonna start first with tapping it out and we'll see how it looks. I'm gonna slide it in. It should be pretty easy to tap since obviously it's already been tapped before. I think I got held up already. Let me get my ratchet. I'm gonna just keep going till it gets pretty hard to turn. It's getting a lot easier now. I hit the end almost. Now I'm gonna take it back out. Wasn't too bad yet. I just got it out. As you can see, it took out a lot of shavings. I'm gonna clean this off and I might go through it one more time just in case. If you guys haven't seen the video where I tinted the back window of the Cobra, go ahead and go check that out. I don't think I did too bad. This is 5%. I'm going through the second time. It should go through pretty easily with my fingers this time. I got it going through pretty easily. I think we're good. After this, we'll get ready to put the insert in. A little bit more came off, if you can see that. We're gonna get ready to put the insert in. I'm gonna put the insert on the spark plug, and then I'm gonna get some red Loctite and put a bit on it before we insert it. Just a few drops, I think. I definitely don't want this unscrewing. I'm assuming that's what it did before, it just unscrewed. I have this magnetic socket, and then we're gonna go ahead and screw it in. I think I turned the flashlight on. You should be able to see a little bit better in there. We got the insert right here. I'm just gonna try to thread it in by hand again. See if we can get it to go. There we go, it's going in nice. Yep. I'm just gonna get it super tight because I don't want it unscrewing with the spark plug. I got it in, but it won't get all the way tight. I think it's too far in the cylinder. It gets too tight for the socket to fit over the spark plug. I'm gonna leave it like that. I guess I'm gonna pull the spark plug out. I can get it with the pliers, I already did it once. Pull the spark plug out, and then I'll go ahead and hit it with the punch. This is the only way I can do it, so I guess once I get the spark plug back in, I'll try to tighten it down with the pliers. We'll just see how that works. I'm gonna try to get the spark plug out again. I already got it out once because I was testing to know for sure, but unless I can get like a super shallow socket, because it's pretty tight in there. I'm gonna just try to get the insert seated first, and then we can worry about getting the spark plug tight. because I don't think I can get the insert out now that it's already screwed in. There we go. So we got the spark plug out. Now, obviously the insert is in there. If you can see it, there's nowhere else for it to go. So I'm gonna get the punch. I'm probably just gonna use the end of the extension and hammer it on there. I put the tap on because I know I can get farther down. I can get the insert farther down too, so I'm gonna try to use the tap to tighten it down all the way, and then we'll hammer it in. Okay, I think it's about to get tight. I got a problem right now. The insert went in, but I definitely should not have used the tap to go in farther, because obviously that's going to push it all the way through. So that was a bad idea. But I think when I was screwing the spark plug in with the insert, it went too far down. That's why the socket couldn't get a grip on the spark plug anymore. So I should have stopped before that. It's too late now. There is a tool I searched up that you could remove it. I don't know if it'll fit all the way down there. What I'm going to try to do right now is just put the spark plug back in, try to get it tight with the pliers on the end of the spark plug, and then hook it all up, start it, and then I'll take the spark plug back out. The only problem with it being too far in is, first off, the spark plug won't be tight, and second, the piston might hit the end of the spark plug. To test that, I'm just gonna put it in, like I said, tighten it down as tight as I can get with the pliers, and then start it up, take it back out, see if it hit the top. If it didn't, they make a heat treated Loctite, so I don't think the red Loctite will work that good. So I'll get the red heat treated Loctite to put on the spark plug, put it in. Well, before this, obviously, I'll try to hammer the insert down to where it won't come back out, hopefully, and then I'll put the spark plug in as tight as I can get with the heat treated red Loctite. We'll see how long it lasts. Best case scenario, I guess, well, best case scenario, nothing will happen, it'll work good, but the second best case scenario is that the sparkle will come out with the insert, so then I'll just be able to put the new one in, and I won't go too far this time. I'll measure how far, because it should have stopped right here, is what I think. It should have stopped right here, but instead it went all the way, it went as far as it could all the way up to here. Next time I'll put a bunch of washers on this to where it stops where I need it, the insert, when I'm putting it in, it'll stop where I need it, and then I'll hammer it in where it stops with the washers on, to where it's at the right height. I'm just gonna do that. I'll start putting the spark plug in. Again, get it as tight as I can with the pliers. I have the new coil over here. I'll plug in the coil, the other spark plug, and then I'll start it up. I messed up big time now, kind of sad, but the insert actually went, here, let me turn on the light. I don't know if you can see it, but the insert actually went all the way into the cylinder head, so I am gonna have to obviously take all the head off and its overhead cam, so I have to take the timing cover off, all the pulleys, all the stuff, and I'm gonna have to retime it just to get this spark plug insert back in correctly. At least it'll be easier to put the insert on when the head's out. I'm kind of sad, but this is the only way. I'm already messed up too far, so this is the only option to do. So the main thing is, next time when I put it in, make sure the spark plug stops where it's supposed to. So that would be right here. It kept going all the way till where the socket goes. Next time I could put some washers on or something to keep it from going too low. The main reason I probably messed up is because I used the tap to push it in farther. That was really dumb. I don't know why I did that. Obviously it's gonna go all the way through. You have to take all that stuff out. I'm gonna get the head seals and all that. Then I'm gonna get the red Loctite heat treated, and then we'll try to put it back together, I guess. I guess this is gonna be part one, because I'm gonna have to make a bunch more parts of taking the whole engine apart. Stay tuned for that. I still got the wing to put on, the front end caps. Stay tuned, this car still got a lot of potential. That's gonna be the end of this video. If you'd like to see more of this car, then subscribe to my channel and get that bell on so you get notifications whenever I post a video. And if you enjoyed this video, then please like the video. See y'all next time.